Spincaster Masters. I just want to go over my step-up strategy into spinning reels. Here in this row, we have our 1000 size reels. Now this is a Shimano Sienna 1000. Got this for $21. Really great way to enter into that ultralight range of fishing without breaking the bank. We have a mid-range here with the Speed Spin from Lew's. This is probably a $40 to $50 reel. It came in a combo as well. But this is a really high-performing, super compact, very lightweight, great reel for that price range and that size. And then we have my most recent 1000 size reel, the Okuma Storm Runner. This one was on a buy one, get one, but normally that's a $110 reel. I haven't got to try that one out yet, but so far, all the feel and spooling it up, it's felt really impressive. As we step into 2000, this is one of my more favorite reels to use on the daily basis. But again, got to shop for those deals. PC Fun had the buy one, get one on these. So I was able to get there. I believe this is the Alumex in 2000 size. And then we have the Carbon Prism in that green. I think that one's not even available in this color. Or hopefully they get that one back because it looks sweet in that teal seafoamy color. But these are 2000 size, and then we have the Shimano Soiree in 2000. This thing is crystal. That is pretty sweet. But again, start lower on the end there. Step up into those reels is what I would recommend. So $20, $40, $100. As you're getting more used to that style and that size reel, then you can kind of step up. Same thing. This is my very first reel ever. This is what I would always recommend any fisher just starts with. Go to Walmart, grab yourself a $20 or $30 reel and that Shakespeare Micro Series rod. You're going to be pretty set up. Here we got a Void. This came on a Fleet Farm combo, so a pretty good deal there. That was a $50 combo. That thing's caught tons of bass this last summer and performed well. That's why it needs to be respooled, is because that thing was picked up quite a lot. Again, another step up. This was a $130 combo, so probably $60 rod or $60 reel or rod. And that has been quite impressive. Got that with 8-pound Power Pro. That thing has been a champ. It can really handle some weight. Caught some huge bass on this guy, and just everything about it, the look, the feel. It does got some weight to it, but man, that has been a solid reel. And then we got the Daiwa Fuego. This has also been a fantastic one. This is a great jigging reel. I've really enjoyed using that one. Super lightweight as well, but that's my premium in the 2500. Then again, another Walmart setup. Got this on sale for $40. Lew's Speed Spin, and I think this is like a 25 or 3000 size. But $40, 15-pound Power Pro with a 12-pound lead on there. Caught some huge pike with this in the kayak. This was one of my favorite reels until I recently got this guy, but this is my caddy, man, my tried and true. PC Fun did me really well with this reel. Caught my very first shore salmon on this guy, so been very impressed. 37-inch salmon on 8-pound Suffix GPT, that gel phase line. Everything about this has been really impressive. I love using that. Just got this one out in Port Washington this past weekend. Cast to Narnia. It's incredibly smooth. It's the nicest thing I've ever used. Couldn't say anything better about these Shimano Stratics. Super impressive reel. $250 price range. If you're in that range, it's done nothing but blown me away, so highly recommend that guy. Then we have another combo reel, the Wild Series. This came with a 9-foot rod from Shakespeare or Shimano, whoever owns them. But one of the things on this one is the line will catch in there, and it was driving me nuts, so I actually took this one off of the rod that I had it on and put that Lew's on there. So that one impressed me a little bit more to backfill that one with. Then we have one of my reels that I got so that I could travel with. So this one is also C grade. I got 21-pound Seaguar Lure Edition line on there. This is in the 4000 size. I will say it is pretty big and heavy, but it is solid, and the look on this thing is pretty sweet too. Very clean look. Love that huge knob for a 4000 size reel. That's kind of what you want. Can hold a ton of line. So great spool depth on that guy as well, and I think you can get that shipped delivered $86. So for a 4000, pretty premium mid-range, I would say, from PZ Fun. Keep an eye out on that, especially if I wanted to travel. I can bring this to the ocean if I ever get to go do some sea fishing. And then another tried and true at that upper middle range is the Shimano Nasi. So got two of those in the 4,000 size. These are just one of the most trusted. If you were going to get your one and done reel, I would say go with that. It's going to be, do all the sorts of fishing that you want, holds a ton of line, but it is on the larger size. Again, with that 4,000, it does have some girth to it, so depending on what you're looking for. But ultimately, out of all of these lineups, I would say the Carbon X and the Shimano Stratic have been just incredible this last season. This Carbon Prism, that's going to be your bang for your buck right there. I mean, for me, this was a $30 reel. I think normally it's $60 on their website. This has been fantastic. It's got a pretty good size, good look, similar to the Carbon X. Fantastic little reel there. And then I haven't got to try out this Soiree. I think this is honestly only available in Europe. Got this from a Facebook purchase, so this thing is pretty elite as well. I can't wait to try this guy out. But as you're getting into fishing, just don't make that mistake of jumping into the deep end. I put in hundreds of hours on all these other reels before I stepped up into some of these more premium ones and understood what I was going to be getting out of it before I just wasted some money. And again, some of these reels end up on Facebook because people aren't using them or they stepped in a little bit too early, and that's the mistake I don't want you guys to make. Have a good night, Spincaster Masters.